Hey, hi everybody, how you doing? My name is Mutwana here. Let's get started. So without further ado, let's get started. So look, man, okay, we're ready. So they say home was bought with 20% down payment. So before we get started, look, some people here might be new, so let me just tell them quick, so they know when I mix this, they know when I mix it. So if you're new here, make sure please you come subscribe here. Very important, so you don't miss these series of the videos and solution, etc. Okay. Now, so they say the home was bought with 20% down payment of all. So sometimes you don't have the whole money to buy the house. You can pay down payment maybe 20% or 30% or 50%. So this is 20%, which is this amount down payment of that one. So I'm gonna say now the 20% that I've just paid equal to 177,175. So now we don't know how much is the balance. So we can find the balance. If this is 20%, what about 100%? Let's find what is 100%. Means the total amount 100%. So put X there. So what we can do in mathematical, this type of question, what you do, you cross multiplication. You say 20% times X, it's going to be 20% times X equal, multiply the 2, which is going to be 100%, multiplied by 177,175. So what you do, you want to get the value of X divided by 20%, divided by 20% throughout. This and this cancel. So the value of X, which is the full amount that you're supposed to pay for the house, is going to be, if you plug in the calculator, it's going to be 885. You can plug in the calculator, all of this. It's going to give you 885, 875. So this is the full amount you're supposed to pay, but for some reason, maybe you didn't have enough money, or for some reason, you only pay the down payment of 20%. So now let's find out how much you still have to pay the balance, because I mentioned something with it. Balance has to be financed for 20 years. Let's find the balance. Means I have to take the total amount, all this amount, minus the one that I have paid. So then I can be left with the 8%. Then I can know, okay, how much 8% I still have to pay. So take this amount minus that. So I can simply say, here, 177,175, comma, and then we minus by 885. No, 885 minus the other one run. I did that over my apology. Come on, what am I doing? Okay. My mind was out a little bit, sorry. 885, and then 875, and then we minus by the one that we deposit already, which is 177, and then 175, and 00, even this must have a 00, even if I don't write. So when you subtract these two, this is gonna give you 708, which you still have to pay 708,700. Oh, so this amount that I have to pay, present value that is due for me to get my house. So look, now they kind of give you a condition like, look, you pay now, because there's a two option: either pay full amount, which is this, or if you don't have, if you pay 20%, which is this amount here, the amount left, which is this one, I mean the balance one, which if you want to pay, you're not going to just come after 20 years pay the same amount. No, it's going to be certain interest. So it might not be this amount after 20 years. But for now, if you want to clear, you can pay that. So we want to know that interest, how it's going to be working. They mention here, they say in 20 years, right? The interest is going to be 9.4 per annum. Compounded semi-annual. So it's compounded or semi-annual. What is semi-annual? Semi meaning 2. So here we're going to use the formula for present value. Formula. Which formula is that? Let me show you from present value formula. So the present value formula say PV. Yes. Present value formula, yes. So present value formula, we say PV So say PV equal present value formula, PV means present value equal to X, and they say bracket, and then you say 1 minus bracket 1 plus interest rate bracket, but there's something very, very important here. Whenever there's an interest rate, make sure you divide it by M. Divided by M. M meaning how it was compounded. But for this case, they say it was compounded what? Half annually. It was compounded what? Semi-annual. Semi meaning 2. So we're going to put the value of M is going to be 2. And then you say negative N meaning time. But also make sure you multiply also by M. M will represent how it was compounded. But for this case, it was compounded semi-annual. So M is going to be 2. Then you put your bracket. You over your interest rate. But I will say whenever there's an interest rate, you must divide by M. But for this case, our M equal to 2. You see what I'm saying? It's easy like that. So how do you know 2? Because semi-annual. If they say it was compounded quarterly, our M was going to be 4. It was because there's a 4 quarter in 1 year. It was compounded daily. How many days in 1 year? 365. Don't say, oh, and how about leap year? How if the year was shorter? No, just use 365. You want to be safe? Use 365. So our M was going to be 365 if it was compounded daily. It was compounded because there is 365 in 1 year. It was compounded weekly. How many weeks in 1 year? There is 52 weeks. I was going to use all 52. Okay. It was compounded, let's say, every 2 months. Now you ask, okay, every 2 months. How many 2 months in 1 year? There are 6. So our M was going to be 6. But none of this, for this case here, excuse my apology. So for that case now, we can just simply do how we see our future value we have. Because this is the amount, which is the future value, has to be clear. Oh, this one, my apology. So it's going to come here. So you can simply plug it in. So I'm going to say here, oh man, how am I, okay. Space is right now. Okay, so let me write aside here because I'm gonna need this value here, which is the what is there? Which is the balance, which is like a present value. It's gonna come here. So let me write it aside. Let me use another color here. So present value equals 7 because that's what I need for now. 700. Okay, let's make a space thing because I don't need the rest of the stuff here. Sorry, my eraser kind of slow because my computer is getting full a little bit. So when it starts to get full, it does this sometimes. It kind of, okay. Now we go. So I can simply plug everything because we have all the information. So present value we got. What is our present value? Present value equal to this one here, 700 equal to X. Do you know what X? No, we don't know. X means like that equal payment that you do every time. And then because here they mention here the interest rate per annum compound semi-annual. Find the size of the half-year payment. Means every year payment half of, because the city is combined half annual means every half year you pay amount for the 20 years. You see? So we want to get there, which is this one represented by X for this case. And then we're going to come here. We say 1 is just a 1 minus 1 is 1 plus. What is the interest rate? Our interest rate is what is 9.4. So say 4% over what over M? What is our M? Our M equal to we have interest over M equal to we have our M. What is our M? Our M equal to how it was compounded. For this case it was half annual, so it's 2. And they go minus N times M. What is the N? N equal to how many years? 20 times M. M equal 2. So 20 times 2. Okay, and then you over the same thing. Interest rate. What is the interest rate? 9.4 over M. How it was compounded? It was compounded what? Excuse me, half annual, which is 2. So what I'm going to do, I can simply, there's a lot of ways you can do here. I can just simply say, take all of this, divide by this. And that's going to be our answer. So me, I can plug in the calculator once off. because it's like this. If somebody give you, look, you can plug it slowly depending on which calculator you use, or if you want, you can put all this in the calculator, get one answer here, and then multiply by this x, and then equal to 7,700, and then divide by this answer here, and divide by this answer. And our power of x is gonna be, if you do that, so plug that in the calculator, and then everything when you finish, the value of x is gonna be equal to 39. You can plug it slowly. If you want, I can show you, but you can simply plug all this in the calculator slowly, and then when you finish, you're gonna, I can just show you the answer is gonna be 39,619.00, which is this one here. But if you don't know how to, let me show you how to plug it. Just if you don't know, okay? So we're gonna say now, okay, come to the fraction. Okay, come to the fraction. Come to the fraction. And we say, no, fraction. We say, okay, we take this, divide by the whole this group. So I can say 7, 7, 0, 0, 8, 8, and then 700, 700. So divide, I'm going to write this divide, and they'll come, because I'll take all of this, divide by this. Divide by bracket, let me put 2 bracket here, and then I can say 1, and then let me say fraction. No, supposed to, okay. Yeah, delete. Let's say, yeah, fraction. Now 1, and then we minus, and then we say bracket again. This is 1 plus, and then you go to our fraction 9.4%. 9.4%. Percent means you shift here, and then you come to this percent, and then you over. You choose compounded half annual, plug in 2 there. Plug 2, you come here, and then you close the bracket, and then you go to the power, you go negative, and then we say negative 20 times 2, which is going to be negative 20 times 2. You close. Okay, come here, and then we come to the denominator, and then we divide by the 9.4. So in the denominator is going to be fraction. 9.4 shift, the percent, they divide by 2, and then after that divide by 2, forgot about 2, and then come here, close this first bracket, and then go to the bigger bracket, and then close, and get a value, which is going to be 30 something. It's 39. I forgot to close the bracket, sorry. Okay, I need to close first bracket. Okay, here, come here, and they're supposed to close that bracket first. See, because there was more bracket. See, 399, just like I say. So look, now the next thing here, let me tell you something about crucial. Okay, some of you are new here. Okay, so if you're new, man, just let me know, man, then I can send shout out to you. Don't forget to subscribe. Please leave a comment under the video, this video that I will be busy with. Leave a comments under below. Tell me if you learn anything, which is very, say, man, trying to look. Say anything you want to say. Like if you learn something you don't understand, or choose me which type of video you want me to make. My apologies, because I'm gonna start to do a lot of interview with a lot of students and a lot of friends or anybody, my subscribers. So I'm gonna start with the one who have leave the comments, send them shout out, just like Sibongile, Avuile, these are students who come from, some of the township in Ekasi, so I give them a lot of support. So also a lot of students from Alabama, United States, in Louisiana, a lot of students that come from there that always message me. And other students, most of them come from Limpopo, South Africa, KwaZulu-Natal, Kenya, and Turkey. I cannot forget my family in Turkey. There's a lot of people from Turkey here, man. They always, send me shout out. They always send me question. Thanks a lot for your time, and I'll see you soon. Peace. I'm out.